From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Braves. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Atlanta Braves.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Fergie Jenkins gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy might not be Captain K, but when you have over 3,000 career strikeouts, you're doing something right. He's been a good pitcher ever since he came into the league, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be fun to watch him do his thing in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. The windup and the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Left side, but well fouled.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 5.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Guerrero moving to his left. And that's the third out. Phillies down in order. Nothing for the Phillies to start. Atlanta coming up. We're just getting started on MLB Network. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it, offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Barry Larkin is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford gloves it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Jackie Robinson. Now here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Nola, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense loud. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jackie Robinson has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet in. Inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Frank Thomas.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in steps Big Frank. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. 1-1. Is in there for the second strike.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Williams sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Right over the middle, knee high. Jenkins, a Canadian native. This is his first year at the big league level.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades. Just incredible feat.
So he got him swinging. Rhys Hoskins goes quietly leading off the second. Here's Carlos Santana now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Picked up by Larkin. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fifth, third baseman number 7, Michael Franco.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Michael Franco. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Missed with a breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Takes this the other way to right. Williams is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
Number 8.
Chipper Jones has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch, and a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Johnny Bench, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 home. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery to third. Franco has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll move to the third with no score. Set to start the third as we're back on MLB Network from Suncrest Park near Atlanta. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Guerrero is there. 2 down.
Batting 9th, catcher, Aaron Nola.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Fergie Jenkins, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Is swung on and missed, strike one. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Barry Larkin. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Hit to first. Santana's got it. And a step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Riding in once again, Jackie Robinson. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with two outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with two outs.
2-0 now. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone. Here's
the 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
The batter, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready for another chance, Cesar Hernandez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3-up, 3-down for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again. Ken Griffey Jr. will begin things here against Aaron Nola.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
The 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ken Griffey Jr. has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Crawford backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
So a runner on first with one out now, and set to stand in a guy who's still very dangerous even this deep into his career, the free-swinging Vladimir Guerrero. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way, and it's fouled away. One and one, here it comes. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
One strike.
Griffey, base runner at first with one out. He's running. The 2-2 on the move again from first. Set. Here's the 2-2. Try it one more time for second. Williams is under it. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 10, Chipper Jones.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chipper Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. The 1-2. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And another foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pereira will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So now Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. It's a swing and a high pop-up. And Chipper's got it. 2 gone now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in for his second at-bat, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That gets down, and the Phillies' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey, D-Roll, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Left center, base hit. Franco blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. So digging in now, Johnny Bench. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 31, Fergie Jenkins.
Stepping in for the Braves, Fergie Jenkins. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to third. There is Franco. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone in the home fifth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gary Larkin.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Barry Larkin. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And that's in there for strike one.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
0-2 to Larkin. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Barry Larkin has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Now the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. It's 3 balls and a strike to Jackie Robinson. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground is short. Crawford has it. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Aaron Nola. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. 1-2, here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
Barehanded at his knees. How about that? Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. Ready for another chance? Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
The pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-2 pitch to Junior. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
First baseman number 35.
Digging in once again, Frank Thomas. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little.
One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Frank Thomas has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Taken high and deep to right. Williams racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Riding in once again, Chipper Jones. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Crawford is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead it 1-0. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point. Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes. How about over 90?
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Tag, not in time. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Jim Palmer is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Jim Palmer.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And that one stayed too low apparently.
2 strikes.
Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Cue shot here out towards short. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Palmer, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades. Just incredible feat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Michael Franco, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hernandez on second. Hoskins is over at first with 1 away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bell moves over. 2 down.
Now batting, captain Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Alfaro. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford.
He'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Jones is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. So stepping in, Albert Bell. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Left fielder, number 8.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in to try it again, Johnny Bench. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. The pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And the 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Mike Piazza will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Mike Piazza.
Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. So a solo shot off the bat of Mike Piazza, number 249 career, and now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Francisco Rodriguez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Adam Rosales will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 9, Adam Rosales.
Into the box, Barry Larkin, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 is the knuckleball taken for a strike. The 1-1 home. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded at his ankle. It's there, and he's out. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 2-1 Atlanta. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Adam Rosales, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're in base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Griffey waits on it. He's got it 1 away. A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Juan Marichal is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Juan Marichal.
And he'll step off and try again. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hit to short. Picked up by Larkin. In time to first, and there are 2 away. There's our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8. Up next will be Nick Williams. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And they start him out away with a cold strike. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes the other way with it. High and deep down the left field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. Ready once again, Jackie Robinson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Ready with the 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And here comes Junior. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Runner at second, 1 away, and in steps Big Frank. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. There's a fastball taken high for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Vladimir Guerrero. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. A tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there, as it's a double play turn to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 54, Drew Duffy.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Set, here's the 0-1. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So next to the plate for the Phils, Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Showtrack. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. In now, Maikel Franco. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. We're knotted up headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Braves will try to walk it off. Stepping in for the Braves, Chipper Jones. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers throwing multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pereira patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, number 8.
Ready for another shot now. Albert Bell. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Check swing called strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-2. Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And that's the second out.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Now in the box, Johnny Bench. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains 2-2. Digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just missed with a breaking ball. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Francisco Rodriguez.
Aaron Altair will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Aaron Altair.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One and 1 to Aaron Altair. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Griffey waits on it. 2 gone.
The batter, shortstop, Adam Rosales.
So coming to the plate, Adam Rosales flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there, no balls and a strike. And him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But the chase at fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-2 once more. Fastball that misses.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire getting his head right now.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Phillies down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Tommy Hunter comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Willie McCovey will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
2-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Herrera at the track. The wall. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Goose Gossage claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Atlanta Braves, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.